you're building a vibe in the club, which will essentially dictate how the rest of the night goes. Because, yeah, when I have curated nights and the first DJ kind of slams it out, people in the crowd are feeling a little bit like, whoa, like a little bit disjointed. So you want to firstly think about, you're starting off with an empty club. My first thing is you want to actually warm up the speakers and like get them singing, get the subs going, but nothing, obviously nothing wob wob, like, you know, just getting those like, getting all of the frequencies going in the speakers. That for me is like the first step. The second step is, you know, people are coming into the club, and if they do come early, they're probably not going to have, you know, they're not going to have like preed or anything. They're all going to be standing at the bar or like getting a drink or like kind of stand awkwardly on the dance floor. Your job is then to make them feel comfortable in like dancing, either just like, if it's just like 2 or 3 of them, or you're trying to convince the people that are stood at the bar to come onto the dance floor and to get them to dance. You're like inviting them in. You don't want to like, you know, scare them off that they're going to go outside for a cigarette. You want to try and get them to stay. And so, you know, thinking about what it is that you would want to hear if you were basically sober and you want to like get the crowd going, and then, you know, after they get comfortable in that, people start coming in and they would probably get another drink and they would want to stay, and then, you know, suddenly like a half an hour before you finish, you'll be playing to like a full room that you've naturally progressed into. And then the other thing to think about is, yeah, who you're warming up for, and not leaving them to kind of, you want them to be able to like take off from where you've left them. Better so if they can just like then go off and properly do their thing, rather than having to readjust the level a bit for them to like start warming up. Because usually like the next DJ would want to kind of like get into it themselves. Like they're not going to want to go straight in, not necessarily for the crowd, but for themselves, because like they've only just got to the club, etc. I usually set my playlists into, with warm-up sets, it's usually down to either like vibe playlists or genre playlists. And yeah, the classic thing would be to like increase the BPM over the course of your set, but like not necessarily so either. Like in terms of vibe, you can play like fast, nice, smooth drum and bass that will like, it's like got some just like nice chords and nice grooves, and that just feels comfortable.